We'll just get going here. I just got this DC voice memo ripping, so it's gonna be picking up right here.
Nice.
All right. So Roy, what else did you say you go by?
My other nickname is Pierce.
Pierce. Okay. All right, Pierce.
My friend Bree just started calling me Pierce. I just went along with that. Look at my piercings.
She started calling you Pierce because all your piercings?
Yeah.
No doubt.
And pretty much born 1977 in San Bernardino, California. Don't know how long I lived there. I lived in Texas for a little while. Germany. With my stupid douchebag GAD. Was in the service there. As a truck driver. But yeah, he is a piece of shit.
Your father?
Yeah, and my mom slept me around, gave me some alcohol, weed to smoke, because I was ADHD. But I forgive her for that. I ain't tripping on that. From what I've been hearing, my dad might have been dejected cranking me when I was a kid.
All right.
And
What the? So you were born in San Bernardino, and then you went down to Texas?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that?
But raised mostly in California.
Okay. You said you had ADHD?
Yeah.
And your mother tried to...
Yeah, mellow me out with some weed and alcohol.
What age was that at, would you say?
I don't remember.
Just when you were a youngin'? Or no? You're hearing reports, or you're hearing something about maybe your dad tried hitting you with crack?
Yeah, my dad's a fucking douche, yeah. I don't remember it, but... You know what I mean? It's just... I couldn't sit still in school. I had so many behavioral problems, so I couldn't learn anything. Bringing screwdrivers to school to stab the students and throw rocks at the teachers. I was just off the hook.
Just problem child?
Yeah.
What was that about?
CPS took me and my sister away. My dad basically got me back. I don't know what happened after that, but I had a rough childhood. I didn't really have a childhood like I should have, you know?
Yeah.
I just think it's really messed up that I have to have a supposedly role model person that is really a sick individual.
Sometimes.
And pretty much sent me away to the system because he had a job to do and make money and all that shit. And he couldn't fucking deal with me picking me up at school every time the teacher called, so I went to Millhouse Boys Ranch. That place wasn't really a good place. But,
It's a boys' school?
yeah, it's like a ranch. The staff made me sit underneath a long urinal while the staff pissed over me. Been to the Heritage Exhaust Spill after that. I was there for a while. I've been to Charter Hospital in Roseville. Been to a group home in San Rafael called Sunny Hills. That was okay. Their bagels with cream cheese on was good.
Nice.
Been to a group home in Santa Barbara. That one was the best time of my fucking childhood right there.
It was a good time?
Yeah.
Why was it a good time?
Because that fucking place was fucking awesome. Fucking seeing people with fucking heavy fucking gauge jewelry in their fucking ears and set them and shit. I was like really fascinated with that. But the Auburn Receiving Home, now that one was a very, very special place. I was only there for a little while. I don't remember how long, but I had a birthday there. A little douchebag fucking wearing a Van Halen shirt.
Was you into fighting or something?
No, It's like a urban receiving home. It's like a home. You go in there for a little while until they can find you a group home or something. So it's like an in-between place.
Yeah.
And there was this one gothic, satanic chick. Her name is I used to call her Maya Rochelle, but her name is Rochelle, I think. I call her Maya Rochelle, but she was dressed in all black, 2 nostril rings. She had hair like down the ear, and her back was shaved. Anyways, I talked to her and asked her questions about, but I think about her book she was holding. I thought it was the Satanic Bible, but it might have been something else. But I can't mention. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure we talked. I mean, we went somewhere at this garage. I think it was her family's garage. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. My memory's not really. But she was really cool. She was the first satanic goth chick I ever seen.
You remember her?
Yeah, I sure do. I had a crush on her.
Sometimes, when you see someone that's different or distinct, you can remember them for a while, and they have that impression
She wore
on
all
you.
black. She had black Doc Martens. I don't know who left first, but I never forgot about her.
So, did you make it through high school? Or did you go?
No, not really. I went to a psychiatric place called Stockton Developmental Center for 2 years. Had my arm broken, thrown up against the wall. I'm on the staff, had my head right here, like on the tile floor, kneecap. And I'm like, I don't like this shit. And I started getting my shit together and started doing better. And I got out. I got discharged at 18 years old on my birthday.
They discharged you?
Yeah. They had a meeting to see if I was able to go to an adult group home in Sacramento, or if I should go to the adult unit, which is not good, so. But I ended up going to the adult group home for a year and a half. Stupid DAD came and picked me up and took me, and I went back to Crescent City.
Up to Crescent City?
Yeah. And that's when I started hanging out with the maze rats. Like punkers and skaters, and they had dyed hair mohawks and shit like that. And he fucking stupid. DAD comes rolling up in his fucking shorts and his fucking bike, telling me that I shouldn't be hanging out with these kind of people. I'm like, dude, these are my kind of people.
How old,
Rochelle? Anyways, shit. Now, that place was crappy, but I got my shit together. Went to a dog group home in Sacramento for about a year. Went back to school. It was a private school, high school, for people with behavioral issues. I did not have any. I wasn't anywhere close to having enough credits to graduate. The principal called me in his office and goes, "Here's a diploma." Basically got tired of my shit and just fucking kicked me out of school with my diploma, so. And fucking went back to Crescent City. Oh yeah, Crescent City. Yeah, I was there for a while. Didn't work out. Danny gave me a mohawk and dyed it purple. I go back to my grandma's house, and they want me to cut it off. So Ed pushes me around the backyard. Ed pushes me. I fall down and hit my head on the back of a rock. Shit is fucking nailed in the fucking skull or something, but I didn't think of. I wasn't like that then. That person is pretty much dead. I am not the same person as I was then, but I think my grandma's abusive, mentally, physically. SEXAULY, and that was my DAG.
When
And my uncle. Chilling.
How long have you been in Eureka?
I've been in Eureka for over 15 years, I'm pretty sure of. I was here when I started building the boardwalk. When they're upon the concrete beams in the ground up for the foundation. I got to see part of the history being built on that, so it was really cool. I was here maybe 4 or 5 months, maybe. I was at the Old Rescue Mission, and one of the wood programmers wanted me to score 20 sacks, so I was scoring 20-second meth. He pisses me off, I get kicked out. Me and Rosalind slept underneath the bush for a while. That was my wife at the time, Rosalind. We slept underneath the bush by the Anna Bush Company. But we eventually went back to Crescent City.
Go back up to Crescent City.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been a meth addict for 24 years.
24 years?
Yeah. With 3.5 years of sobriety. But I used to snort it, shoot it. When I started shooting it, it just became all about shooting it. Maybe every 15, 20, maybe minutes. I would do all my shit. Like, man, put meth there. And lived in the woods for 7, 8 years. Being homeless in Crescent City. When there was hardly any resources for the homeless except for our Daily Bread Ministries, and that was it. It was a lot tougher to be homeless there than it is here. Here is more homeless resources. There, not so much.
What kind of resources are available here?
Oh, there's Rescue Mission, there's Free Meal, there's Beijing, there's the Salvation Army, shit like that. But there's only our Daily Bread Ministries. And they just started, taking us to, Pizza Hut first. Then they would take us to Carl's Jr.
Taking you out to spots to go eat?
Yeah, like restaurants.
Yeah.
To start out with. That's when they first started doing it, Mike and Rachel, Justice. But I've been here for so long, it's like I call it home, but I don't know, I just want to leave.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know yet. I think I'll do something really wonderful.
Have you ever been off of the West Coast?
I've been to Kansas for a while, but Rochelle, my Rochelle, the one that I knew long ago at the Auburn Receiving Home, she is here in Eureka.
How do you know?
Because I know.
You can feel it?
I seen her.
Oh, you saw her?
I think I seen her. She went to pre-meal and had that, whatever that thing was, the leftovers, but I wasn't interested in eating it. And she told me for a little while, for a second. I wanted to find a trade for skull rings, because I like skull rings. I have sterling silver skull rings and shit like that. But yeah, I definitely noticed that she was really, really beautiful. But I didn't realize it was her at the time. I do hear voices because my parents are schizophrenic. So, they kind of tell me things.
You hear voices?
Well, yeah, they told me that was Rochelle. I'm like,
Could have been.
yeah, and I hear other voices too. I think someone asked but she's staring at you. Like, do you seem interested? I heard the boy say that. I'm like, I would be a fool if I wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You'd be a fool if you was.
I'd be a fool if I didn't think that she was beautiful.
Sounds like the thought of Rochelle is a pleasant thought.
But I could be right, I could be wrong. But well, maybe I am wrong. I'm just kind of confused now. Because a lot of them do lie. And they make me struggle on the street. When I was going to just go to A.K.A. to the homeless shelter so I can get off the streets, but I'm confused. She said I tied up. Did I or did I do not? I don't know.
What up?
But I thought she was here, but maybe I'm wrong. But it's okay though. I mean, I just want to get off the streets and get myself healthier and everything. And it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Because I'm still here every night.
What?
And my ex-wife, she's got Sean, so she can't help me, so I'm really fucking screwed. I had no other family to help me out, so I'm triple screwed. And it's like, I'm gonna end up fucking dying on the streets. And it's like, it's depressing and it sucks, dude. Eating dinner out of a fucking trash can. It's kind of like degrading myself.
Doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't. And I had these fucking pee gasms from Crystal, Nicole Shinka. And when I hold it in, the longer I hold it in, it causes damage to the bladder because I read it. And I fucking hate it because every time I go pee, it's like, oh, it feels good. And it's like, I'd rather have sex with someone that I'm in love with and I care about and enjoy that orgasm instead of going, I have that shit almost a year now. And I don't know how to get rid of it.
Have you visited ER?
But it said on the internet, whatever I fucking read it, that I would have to have sex with the person that gave it to me, and that should go. I mean, it go away, but I ain't no way in hell I'm gonna stick my dick in that ugly ass fucking bear trap.
Maybe it's
That bitch fucking left me struggling on a fractured hip for almost a year, dude. When I try to reconnect with her and ask her, are we still together or not? If we're not, I want to move on. If we are, I would like to get this patched up. She won't give me a fucking answer and let me delusional and fucking messed up, and that fucking pisses me off.
That might have been your answer that she just didn't.
I just wanted she owed me an honest answer. Because I was really good to her and I treated her right. And I treated her like a queen. I took her down to the welfare office to get her food stamp card back that someone stole from her. She didn't have that for a year. Birth certificate, copy of paper ID, birth certificate. I did all that because I loved her. And if I come back to Crescent City as a market me out of clean sober house, because I go to NA meetings, that really fucked off everything, dude. My sobriety, my relationship with her. She became a fucking cunt. Wouldn't fucking give me an answer. Like, get away from me! I was like, it's like, I should have just like fucking left like as soon as possible. But I shouldn't even waste that fucking almost a year. She really fucking screwed my head up and made me so delusional. Sometimes I don't even know what's real and what's not. And I get confused and shit. But I started to move on. And I don't want nothing to do with her, dude. She's only at her fucking age. She is not mature to act her age. And she belongs in a convalescent hospital. So they can change her fucking whatever they want to do. But it really fucking kind of broke my heart. Because I was really good to her. And it's like, I wasn't used to being homeless on the street, so I didn't enter Crescent City. That's where I went for mine. and then go on the fucking meth binge.
Meth is
I was walking out front of traffic. I called traffic roulette a few times. I guess one time I don't remember, and I got hit by a car.
You might have got some head injury off that.
I got knocked down. I don't know, I was knocked down, but I got back up, stared at the driver for a couple of seconds, and just took off like a bad hell. I guess from what I heard, the driver said, I've never seen anyone run as fast as that in my whole entire life.
Is meth your drug of choice?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Do you use any other kinds of drugs?
Just weed and cigarettes.
Weed and cigarettes and meth?
Yeah, because I self-medicate from my past trauma. And I like to sweep a lot. I can sweep for hours and hours and hours. It makes me feel good to sweep because it makes the community look better. I come across syringes on the streets when I walk around. So I pick them up and I skip the needle off and I melt it and I make things out of it. To me, it's getting the needles off the streets is a good deed to me. Now, what I do with those needles is my business. I don't poke myself anymore, so I kind of melt it down and recycle it and make shit out of it.
Wow. So you're resourceful.
Yeah, and I pick up garbage sometimes, but I notice when I'm walking around, I see a lot of trash, and it's sad. I was picking up Broadway for a while when I was at Mark's Clean Sober House. It's like wherever I go, I see trash. There's trash there, here.
All
And it's like,
us.
man, it's like, makes me think he's gonna fucking try to attack me and shit, dude. But you know, it makes me sad because I have ideas for this community. Taking photos of the dispensaries, post it on Facebook, to give the place more business, tourists. Cleanup crew, as far as plastics go, I don't know, but it really makes me feel sad because I think this place should be a lot better, like cleaner, safer for everybody, but women and children when they walk around. I wouldn't want, my son to pick up a syringe and fucking accidentally poke him with it and get hep C, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's filthy and the trash makes it look bad, and I'd rather have my, son walk through an alley and it's nice and clean. And where this garbage is picked up and people are more responsible putting their garbage and not fucking be half-ass fucking lazy and create all this shit.
Yeah, when there's literally a garbage can right there.
Man, I pick it up because I want to. I sweep because I want to because it makes me feel good and I get something out of it. And making this community look better, little by little. Mm-hmm. If there's only me or another person doing it, well, at least it's little by little, dude. And that right there says a lot.
It does, and like I said
and we should
earlier,
have like an area for the taggers to like tag with the spray paint, not everywhere.
Right.
A section for the homeless that are like camping out in alcoves or stores, like a section for them, the tents, a section for them with tents, not including bay tents, but separate. For the homeless that are addicts, as far as fentanyl and meth goes.
What do you think we as a community could do to help the homeless situation or homeless people in general? What is some things that normal, that regular people can do?
Have like an area for them in the tents and stuff. Of course, they gotta pick it up or they can skedaddle, but I think, as far as the trash goes, I think that law enforcement should be cracking down harder. Make it a felony. Look how the fucking litter is everywhere in Eureka. Do you know how long it's gonna take for one person to clean that shit up?
It's unmeasurable.
You gotta start cracking down hard on shit like that, so that way people will fucking throw the trash in the trash, and it'll be less of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's sad. I'm sitting right here with all this trash, and it's like...
Yeah, it's gross. I hear you.
I care about the community because I've been here for a long time. I'm not born here, but... I don't know. I thought I thought, I don't know, but maybe move to Arbor, maybe, I don't know.
It's so nice here in Humboldt County with the weather. It's almost like a paradise. It's not too hot, not too cold, you know.
Yeah.
But during the winter season, it's extremely rainy because the redwoods are a temperate rainforest, so there are a lot of rain. There is a lot of rain. So you said setting up a designated area that people can go to. What about? You say police cracking down on simple societal basics.
Because, I mean, if we want this planet, Earth / town that you live in, man, we gotta start taking care of the planet because, I mean, we gotta start fucking being smarter and less lazier. Is what I think. Now, as far as me, I say hi to people. I try to put myself out there. I have my struggles, I have my bad days. Oh, believe me, I have my bad days. I lose my temper. But lately, I have to be under control on a tight leash and stuff. Because I'm hoping by the grace of God that He might dust off some little bit of luck off His shoulder. I want a relationship. I want to settle down. So I'm 46. I don't know how much exactly time I have left, but I'm going to try to make something of it as much as possible. I had a hard life and a screwed up past.
You're hopeful for
and
the future?
This person that I really want a relationship with, me and her have a little bit of history. And I really do care about her, and I never forgot about her. Never. I even tried to look her up on Facebook, and I spelled her name wrong. Couldn't find her. I never would have fucking thought I would ever run into this person ever, dude. Not the way she dressed in all black.
You're hopeful for a better future. You see
I want a future better for everybody, but for me. I'm tired of being lonely on the streets, struggling, mentally wise. I'm physically disabled. It's not easy to be on the streets.
Would you think maybe if there were more psychiatric help, mental help around?
I went to mental health and did all that. I don't go to mental health for anything anymore. Because I'm doing it by myself, on my own, without meds. That makes me a lot tougher from the inside out. But it also says a lot about me, though. If I can do it without that, that makes me stronger. I self-medicate for a reason. I don't do it just to get high or for the rush or like chase that rush or whatever. I'm not like that. My son passed away 2 years ago. He drowned at the Carson Mansion. I'm dealing with that. My mom passed away before that, like 4 years before that. I'm dealing with that. And I'm dealing with the urge to stick this damn thing right into Ed Vickers' fucking skull. My, unfortunately, DAD. I had to carry down that fucking hammer of justice, of vengeance upon his skull with this. But I'm going to start a new life, a new chapter with the person that I care about, the person that I had my first crush on. She was gothic and satanic.
Sounds like you have a crush on this woman, which is not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, she was, I don't remember how old she was. I thought she was like older than me, but I didn't really give a fuck, you know. When you have that first crush, you just can't control that first crush.
Nah, man, you can't.
She was the first satanic god chick I ever seen in my life.
Well, listen, I want to say I appreciate you sweeping the community up, man, because you know that makes my job a hell of a lot easier too, because I try to create a welcoming environment at my place of business, for those, it's an adult, cannabis store, but yes, there are, women and their children walking up and down the streets, and
I clean that area well, not your place, but the one next to it, the old club.
Yep.
I do that. Because, it makes it look bad when people, like you said, when women and kids walk by there, it's trashy, you know what I mean? And I have cleaned that area up. But I do it because it makes me feel good. And I appreciate the compliment. That makes me feel good that I'm doing something positive.
Nah, man, I see it. I see it, dude, for real. And, so I just want to say thank you for that.
I enjoy it, dude.
Because, dude, I'm a transplant too, you know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I came out here in 2020, and then when COVID hit is when I came up to Humboldt, because I have some family up here, so I decided to get up here to the woods, but ultimately I found myself here in the city, and through that time, working at the dispensary and being able to talk to members of the community and get some insight on the area, I've really just wanted to meet people and just learn more, as I plant my seeds here and try to make them grow. I need to submerge myself in the community more, so sitting down and having these conversations is crucial for me, It's like you sweeping the sidewalk helps you, sitting down and talking to people helps me, you know what I'm saying? And so I really, really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me, man. Because like I said earlier, you just speaking and telling the tales of what it's like out here and how you came up, how you grew up, just offers insight to other people so they can listen and maybe take something away from it, Like, hear your words and then think about, flicking a cigarette out the window or chucking Like, everyone has the power in their words. Words are like spells, and every single person has that power, So I really appreciate you sitting down and speaking.
Yeah, man. Man, you always been fucking respectful and cool with me, and I've been cool and respectful of you. You know what I mean? Because you showed me that, so I show you that. That's the kind of person I am, dude. You know what I mean?
I've sat down.
You got my back, I got your back.
I appreciate it, man.
Just like I had Sean's back when that pool come rolling up. I go up there and got my chain, and I came back down. I was fucking ready for the trash. But I appreciate you, dude.
No problem. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not trying to...
Yeah, I know, man.
I'm not trying to do any wrong. Like, all I ever want to do is try to help people.
Man, you didn't judge me or nothing, dude. But you show me respect, so I show you respect, dude. That's a rough thing to do, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I just see that I'm no judge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone bleeds the same color as me, and I've been on my ass, and I've eaten at fancy restaurants and everywhere in between, so I know what it's like.
I can go for a fucking restaurant right about now.
Shit, man. Well.
But yeah, man, that $10 will help me out. It'll give me something like grocery outlet at least, and that's the thought that counts. That's the important part. There's so much. You know what I mean? It's like, in this world, town, the community's falling apart. We need to, figure out solutions and make the law stricter so we can, mend it and heal it, you know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of why I'm doing these interviews, is because I look around and I see what it seems like society crumbling at its basic foundations. Like what you were saying, we're not cracking down on littering, loitering, anything, we're letting the basics of society kind of crumble. So I feel as if going out and talking to people and hearing their points of views kind of opens up
I'm not
a discussion.
I'm far from that, and I have no reason. I have no right to judge anyone, because I look like a pile of crap. But I care though. Ever since I've been on the streets, I started caring about the homeless, the homeless that have mental health issues and addictions. I give out food when that's food, putting out bombs. I give out blankets. I try to do that when, if I have it. You know what I mean? It's like my friend David. He's looking around. I'm like, I have a little bit of food from the bombs. I go, hey, you hungry? Give it to him. My blankets, I slept at the co-op in the cold for 3 or 4 nights without a blanket. and I did not freeze to death. I survived that shit too. But I kind of care a little bit, you know? Cause you get to know them a little bit more, get to know their background a little bit.
Just gotta sit down and talk to people, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge any book by its
my
cover.
two friends, Marcus, which was Tia's son, he passed away on fentanyl. Just like good people just go, you know? And my friend Arrow, he's like Eureka Indian that I met in Waterfront Detox. Yeah, he fucking passed away on that too. It's like...
What is the drug of choice around here?
I don't know. I would say between everyone, I say weed, meth, and heroin, and fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Is the fentanyl mixed in with the
It can.
meth or heroin?
It can.
Or is it just by itself?
It can be by itself. It can be mixed with heroin. It can be in meth. I don't know, man. That fentanyl is dropping people like flies.
Yes. I've lost some family due to fentanyl, so I definitely understand.
I fucking overdosed on meth.
Seriousness of it.
I did a shot of meth and I overdosed on it like last week.
What happened?
But I just wrote it out.
Wrote it out. How do you make money?
I get SSI every month.
Is that
Yeah,
social
a disability,
security,
yeah.
disability? And then you have to try to stretch that through the month.
Yeah, but I don't budget mine very well, so I'm making myself struggle as well. But
What do you need?
well, part of me thinks that something awesome is gonna happen, but then a part of me thinks that I'm just gonna keep being on the streets every night and day. So.
There's two halves. Half of you looks up, the other half looks down.
No, it's just I don't like being on the streets anymore. I already messed this finger up for being on the streets. Man, it looks like this one.
When did you start getting piercings?
Got my ears pierced twice at the Heritage Love Hospital in Sacramento. I was pierced my nostril a few times, but I started when I was 18.
Started when you were 18?
Yeah, when I was getting at the professional piercing shops.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like you've done a lot of work, man. Your gauges, it looks like that your left ear, you ripped that one and then you made a new one.
Yeah, this is punched. This is 0 gauge. That hurt really bad. This one was painful.
Wow.
Stretching out is tough too.
That's something you enjoy, is the body modifications and tattoos. Dope.
It helps me get rid of resemblances.
Alright. Well, listen, man, is there anything else you'd want to say to anyone before we wrap up? Just tell the, say anything to
the community up a little bit better, make it a better place.
pick up the community.
I'm the American Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? Hell. No, but man, I appreciate you.
Alright, man. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Roy, thank you, bro. I appreciate you sitting down, for real.